Blue Ridge City Council will meet regular session at 7 p.m. on Tuesday, September 16, 2025, at the Blue Ridge Community Center located at 200 West Tilton, Blue Ridge, Texas, with the following items on the agenda for consideration and/or action. Item 1, call to order, roll call. Wendy Mattingly. Here. Trent Sissom.
Here.
David Apple.
Here.
Linda Brawley. Here. Roger Williams, present. Item 2 is public comment. And we have
mine.
I'm sorry.
You want mine?
Okay, I have public comment. So I have Camille Sheehan. State your name and your address, please.
Camille Shin. I live at 320 South Mark Street. And I'm here again to oppose these guys and their project. As I spoke before, the city can't afford it. We don't need any more debt than what we have. I think according to what Rhonda spoke a few meetings ago, our sewer plant is almost at capacity. So when we get all these new houses, we're going to have to build our own sewer plant. So why do we want to tie up with them? And then in the end, the city is going to be paying them a fee. We just need to take care of our own problems that we have in the city right now. The other thing doesn't have anything to do with what they're doing, but I'm just very concerned at the growth of this town. And I know 545 has nothing to do with the city. But what is the county? I mean, the road from here to Melissa, that's been crafted 15 years at least that they were going to straighten out and widen this road. That's 15 years ago. They've done nothing. And what are we going to do when we get much more traffic than we have right now? Where are they going to go? For a dead end at the stop sign. So that's my concerns. I feel like that we need to be spending our money more wisely. Our streets are terrible, as most of you know. Since 1990, I haven't they paved my road in 1990. And it is 2025. My road is terrible. And they keep saying, well, we don't have any money. Well, you built all these houses over here on the street going to the dollar store. That was new homes. That was filled up. Ridgeway, they built new homes. Beside the dollar store, they built new homes. So where is the revenue from the new homes going? It's not going to help any of us. Because the more homes we get, the poorer we get. So that's how I feel about it.
You know what? I have no more. Item number 3, the City Council of the City of Blue Ridge is considering adoption of a property tax of 0.429606 per 100 evaluation for fiscal year 2025-2026. Do you want to explain this?
Yeah,
You did a good job on this.
I can read it again.
Yeah, you got it.
All right. Let's see. Maybe it's muted now.
What now?
Am I muted?
Advanced muted, Steve.
Okay,
There we go.
So what this means for taxpayers, an average taxable homestead value in 2025 is $98,411. The tax on the average homestead at the proposed rate of 0.429606 is $423. The tax on the average homestead at the 2024 rate, which is 0.528548, was $520. What that means for a change is that there's a reduction of $97 or 18.6%. The total levy on all properties for the 2024 total taxable value was $98,324,924. The 2024 levy was at the 0.528548, which means that was $519,694. The 2025 total taxable value is $126,847,173. The 2025 levy at the 0.429606 rate is $543,992, which is a change of 24,298 in the positive, or a 4.7 increase. The required comparison rates, the no new revenue rate was 0.444706. The voter approval rate, which is the one that's proposed, is 0.429606, and the diminished rate is 0.811723. The proposed tax rate of 0.429606 is below the no new revenue rate and equal to the voter approval rate, which means the city is not required to hold an election on this rate. The increase of levy is due to new properties added to the tax roll and value growth, not an increase in tax rate. The average homestead will see a tax decrease compared to last year's rate. No, that's just, you have to, that statement now.
Okay. Okay, item number 4. Consider, discuss, and act upon ordinance 2025-0916-001 to adopt the budget for fiscal year 2024-2025.
I make a motion, we approve the ordinance.
We have a motion by Lenny to approve the ordinance. Do I have a second? Trenton, have a second? All in favor? Okay. None opposed. Thank you. Item number 5 is executive session. In accordance with the Texas Government Code section 551.001, the city council will recess into executive session, closed meeting to discuss the following. Section 551.074 to deliberate the appointment, employment, evaluation, reassignment, duties, discipline, or dismissal of the public officer or employee. 551.071 consultation with the attorney on a matter for duty of the attorney, the government regarding the Texas disciplinary rules, professional conduct of the State Bar of Texas clearly conflicts with this chapter regarding development agreements, zoning regulations, and annexation and land use. We move on to executive session at 7:08 p.m. We'll back in regular session and exit at 9:10 p.m. We will do items number 6, 7, 8, and considering them together. Item 6 is consider and act upon adoption of ordinance number 2025-0812-001 by the City Council of the City of Blue Ridge, Texas, approving and authorizing the mayor to execute the development agreement with BR 595 Investments LP concerning property located in the Jonathan Dewitt Survey, Act Code 251, Collin County, Texas. Item 7. Consider and act upon adoption of ordinance number 2025-0812-002 of the City Council of the City of Blue Ridge, Texas, expanding the extraterritorial jurisdiction of the city to include an area of contingents to the otherwise existing extraterritorial jurisdiction. That area being approximately 51.110 plus minus acre tract of land legally described as Jonathan Dewitt Survey, abstract number 251, Collin County, Texas, and extending the extraterritorial jurisdiction limits of the city so as to include the described property owned by BR 595 Investments LP. Okay, sorry. Consider and act upon adoption of a resolution 2025-0812-001 of the City of Blue Ridge, Texas, consenting to the annexation of certain land located in the Jonathan Dewitt Survey, abstract 251, Collin County, Texas, into Blue Meadow Municipal Utility District number 1 of Collin County. This time I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make the motion to approve items 6, 7, and 8.
We have a motion by Trent. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by David. All in favor? I'll vote for. Okay, are we voting?
No,
Oh, you need to attend. Okay. All approved. Item number, consider items number 9 and 10. Consider and act upon adoption of ordinance number 2025-0812-003 of the City Council of the City of Blue Ridge, Texas, approving and authorizing the mayor to execute a development agreement with VR Meadows Investments LP concerning property located in the Mathis Maui Survey, abstract number 557, Collin County, Texas. Item 10, consider and act upon adoption of ordinance number 2025-0812-004 of the City Council of the City of Blue Ridge, Texas, expanding the extraterritorial jurisdiction of the city to include an area contingent to the otherwise existing extraterritorial jurisdiction, the area being approximately 148.72 plus minus acre of land legally described as Mathis Maui Survey, abstract number 557, Collin County, Texas, and extending the extraterritorial jurisdiction limits of the city so as to include the described property owned by VR Meadows Investments LP. I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make the motion to approve items 9 and 10.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Second. All in favor? 2, 4, 2 against. All approved. Item number 11. Consider and act upon adoption of a resolution number 2025-0812-002 of the City of Blue Ridge, Texas, consenting to the annexation of certain land located in the Mathis Maui Survey, abstract number 4 of Collin County.
Table on that.
Yes, so motion.
Make a motion to table that.
We have a motion by Davis, table item number 11. Do I have a second? Okay. All in favor?
Pronounce that correctly.
Wendy, what was your vote to table?
I'll approve it.
Are you tabling?
Table. Yeah, table it.
Okay, thank you. Okay, item number 2. 12, consider discuss and act upon ordinance number 2025-0916-002, creating the office of the city secretary.
I make a motion that we approve it with the amended changes.
Okay, I have a motion by Wendy, and then with the amended changes.
I'll
Yes.
second.
Okay, so the second, all in
Thank you,
favor?
Linda. You're welcome.
Thank you. Item 13, consider discuss and act upon resolution 2025-0916-001 of the appointment of Joan Bynes to the city secretary position.
Make a motion that we approve the resolution. I'll second.
And then seconds, all in favor? Item 14, discussion of placing items on future agendas. Wendy, did anything? Future agenda?
You guys have any notifications on?
Hey, there you are.
Now you're ready.
Oh, okay. I just want to get a P and Z update on how we're doing on that whole issue. I really would like to discuss doing a 1/4 cent sales tax going to fund roads per section 327 of the tax code. So we can fund road repair. Also, I kind of discussed this with y'all, Johnny, and about doing a citywide garage sale sometime this fall. Let's see, already got an update on the RFP on the comprehensive plan. Does the city have an acquisition threshold before we have to go out to do multiple bidders? Does everybody know that?
Time limit on how long the bid has to be open?
Well, is there, a monetary,
Amounts, like,
Oh, yeah,
Threshold.
we have to go with the lowest bidder.
No, what,
No,
What-
what is,
at what level?
When
I
you
don't
start.
know.
Okay, you want to
I
bring
don't
that to
know.
the next agenda?
There's usually a financial policy that says any purchase over X amount requires getting multiple bids.
both,
$50,000.
that is,
Yes, that's it. 50,000. That was,
I thought it'd been a lot less than that too.
Yeah.
Well, so there's usually, let's check, let's circle back around, because there's usually some internal financial policies that talk about lower, like who has authority at different levels to do certain things. The state statute requires bidding at 50, which actually just changed to 100. So
there was a ordinance of some sort passed a few years back where money could be moved and there was no threshold.
Okay, so we'll bring back that on the next
Yeah.
agenda.
I would put that, yeah, I would circle back and look at that ordinance and get the history of what you're purchasing, hierarchy is on purchases.
And the last one, I just want to, ask if we can get a sewer plant tour scheduled again sometime soon.
David? Okay. Linda? I just wanted to look over here and used to have him turn over here, so, okay. All right. Then, have item number 15, adjournment.
Make a motion, we adjourn.
Second. Okay. We'll adjourn at 9:23.
Yeah.